Good day everyone, welcome to Easy Forex Strategy. In this video I want to show you how you can draw your order blocks. This is going to be a tutorial including on how you can draw them efficiently and some of the things that you can fix to avoid getting stopped out very easily. So if you stay tuned throughout the video, you will learn a lot of things that you have missed and some of the things that you don't even know that I have improved throughout this order block thing. But it doesn't even matter, you will understand. I'll go like as simple as possible so that everybody can understand this simple. So the first thing that you are going to do, you are going to learn how to draw and or identify order blocks and how to place your stop loss, and then you'll also understand the entries, and lastly you will learn some of the things that you can fix when you do your order blocks. And even if you know how to draw your order blocks, this video can still help you to fix that thing, that one missing key, because I know some of you want to be sniper traders, but it's not even necessary to be a sniper trader when you know you are losing a lot of trades using order blocks. So I decided to backtest a lot so that I can fix some of the things that doesn't even work for me. If it works for you, then it's good, you can stop the video right here. But if you want to hear what I'm going to say, you can stay tuned so that you can try to fix some of the things that you have been missing. Or maybe this video can still help you to improve your trading game, because we trade differently and this video is here for you like to get help. So firstly, let's start by drawing your bearish order block. Okay, this will be your bullish move or maybe bullish candles, and then this will be your bearish candles in the side. So to draw your order block, you are going to draw it from the last bullish candle before a bearish candle. Okay, and then that means your order block will start from here to here. Okay, and then sometimes you can see that you will have a wick around this area, so I like to cover it up so that I don't. So in this kind of situations where I am looking to sell, I will cover this high here too. But you can also draw your order block even starting from the body, but the high will stay intact here because this is where we are looking to sell. Okay, so your zone will look something like this. We can call this one in a bearish order block, we can call this one a body to wick or something like that. Yeah, this one will look something like this. This will be a body to the high in a bearish order block. Let me just name this one. Yeah, it will be something like this in a bearish order block. And if you don't know, this is the low. So if you don't know this candlesticks here, this is your low of a bullish candle. This is your body where the market opens with a bullish candle. A bullish candle will open below and then it will move higher and then close around here. Okay, it will open here, move lower, move higher, and then close here before this one can open. So sometimes you can still include this low here when you draw your bearish order block. Okay, but then what happens if price breaks this this order block here that you drew? That means in this situation, guys, this will be your breaker block. So that means when you see price breaks this here, you'll wait for the market to come and retest that previous order block, and then you will predict that the market will still have a potential to move higher. But if you don't understand this part here, you'll understand when we move on to a real chart, so that everybody can have an edge or something like that. So it will look something like this. So the first one when you draw the zone is this one. This one is high to low. So even if you have a wick around here, that means right now our high will be here. Always take the candlestick with a higher high in this kind of situations. So you'll always take a candlestick with a higher high in this bearish order block. And then sometimes you'll see let's say you have a candlestick like this. This is a bearish engulfing candle. You will just draw it the same way. But I think I have a video where I talk about this like in details. You can check it out in the description below. So another thing that we need to focus on here is the momentum, because sometimes you will see a candlestick like this. Maybe let's say you have something like this over here. If you have something like this, guys, you see this is the a bullish momentum. The zone doesn't necessarily start from here. It will start from here because this is the bullish momentum before this bearish volume that happened over here. So your zone can still start from here because you have the momentum here of the bullish. This is only bullish, and this one here is just bearish. So sometimes you'll see a reaction where the market will have like 1 or 2 candles here and there, and then the market will come and tap here and then drop lower. In this let's say something like this, the market will do something like this. It will drop lower, come and retest around this area, and then the market will continue to move lower in this kind of situations. So this is not a fully like a tutorial or whatsoever, like something that I want to show you. But if you understand how to read price action, then this will be very simple. But you will understand even more when we move on to a real chart, because here I'm just explaining some of the things that will happen. And take note on everything, because sometimes I just talk and then continue. And while that information is very important towards this kind of structure. So from here, you can still draw it in this kind of situations where you have 2 candlesticks like this. You can still draw your order block like this. And another thing for a recap before we move on to a real chart, let me just draw them all out. Here we are going to draw a bearish order block, and then in this side we are going to have a bullish order block. So if you want to draw a zone in this kind of situation, we can draw from the body to the wick. This wick here, the one with a higher high. That means when the market drops lower, it will have this one will be your point of interest for the market to drop lower again. You can see it like you can say POI or something like that. And then another thing that you can do on the bullish order block, you draw from the last bearish candle before a bullish. That means you can draw the first one, you can draw it like this, which is the high, and to the low. But to reduce the risk, we can still do something like that. And then this is where we are going to place our stop losses. We are going to place our stop losses around here and even in here. Okay, then that means when the market comes to this bullish order block again, that means we can look to go long. But before we begin with this video, guys, I have noticed that most of ICT or smart money traders, they like to just put a buy limit order around any order block, which for me, I have backtested, but no, for me it doesn't even work like that, because price always shoot, because sometimes you can choose a wrong order block and sometimes you can do the right thing and choose the right one. But I have noticed that if you wait here for a, let's say this is your bearish trend, you are looking to go long around this area. I have noticed that if you wait for a bullish candle around here, then that means the market has a potential to move high, because we have some volumes of a bullish trend around this area. But if you just put your buy limit order around here and then close your MT4, you won't find your trade anymore when you open it, because sometimes it can even manipulate this low here and then shoot higher. So for me to wait for that bullish candle around here is very important, and I have backtested and I have studied that that bullish candle around here, and I know which one behaves this way. And there's only 2 reactions and around 6 retracements. I have written them down, but if you want them, maybe I'll make it in the future video. But if you watch some of the videos, you will see some of the insights. So guys, I think from here we can move on, because we know how to draw those bearish and bullish order block. So let's move on to a real chart so that we can utilize what we have learned from here before we can move on. We are going to like draw anything. Let's say remove everything from here and then we can move on. From here we have which pair is this? Okay, say HFJPY. We are on the 1 hour. Let's say right now you have something like this. This is the, you have to, maybe you can claim it like the last bearish candle before this move is this one here. That means right now you're going to draw the zone like this, even though you can have been easily been stopped out by this candle here. So even from here we can see that we have a high, a low, a high, a low, a high, a low. Okay, let's say for instance you see price action moving to this side here, but you don't know which high is available for you to trade. So what you can do is that you can watch this area and look for a bullish candle before this move that broke this low here, and then from here is when you can draw your zone in this area. And then we can remove this one because it's not necessary anymore. So as we can see, my take from here, that means you will put your buy limit order here, but I wouldn't do that. But another thing that you can do from here, if you know that, okay, I'm looking to go short from here, you are on the 4 hours, we can move on maybe to the 30 minutes, and let's watch that high here. Where is it? Yeah, I think it's around this area. We know that we want to sell around here, so we will wait for the market. Maybe we can check a bearish candle before a bearish move, a bullish candle, I mean to say a bullish candle before this bearish move here. Let me zoom in around here so that we can draw it properly. We have to wait for the market to represent us with a bearish, a bullish candle before a bearish trend. So from here we can see is this one. Let me do something like this so that everything can be clear for us. We can see is this candle here, and we have a lot of them here because we know that this zone here is a 4 hours OB. We can say order block or OB, doesn't even matter. And once you draw the zones, guys, this word or anything, it doesn't even matter anymore. From here, guys, you can see that this is the area where we are looking to go short. We can call this a point of interest, and we can also see that the market broke this low. That means this is your lower low, and then maybe you can say this is your lower high, and we are looking to go short on the next lower high. This is the previous lower high, and we are looking to go short on this point of interest here. Someone could have said, okay, I'm putting my sell limit order around here. Yes, this could have been a great sniper entry for you, but I will wait for this candle to close to confirm that I am looking to go short. And then because I am very greedy, I will put my sell limit order with around this candlestick here, and then I will catch this move here, even though it didn't touch. Sometimes I do it on the high, sometimes I do it on the body. So when this bearish candle closes, the market will go lower and then move higher to trigger my trade. That's how greedy I am, because sometimes I just put my sell limit order around this high here, and then even on the open of this bearish candle. It just depends on which trade I want to be. I am very greedy, guys. I am very, very, very greedy. So from here, I think this was the first example where we explained like how to move from the higher time frame to the lower time frame. And I know like this video is not beginner friendly, but I'll try to separate it. It's just a video that I wanted to share. So this video was just made for me, like, to just talk. I enjoy to talk about trading most of the time. So I can teach a lot of things in one video, but it doesn't even matter. Content is content. Let's move on to the 4 hours, or maybe let me do the daily one day. Let's look at the daily here. Okay, we have let's say we have this move here, the last bullish candle before this bearish candle is this one here. In the higher time frame, you don't need to confirm anything. You will just move on to the lower time frame, and then you can confirm your entries. And also another thing that you can do from here, you can identify that, okay, the market broke this low right now the market is trying to push higher, and you can also see that we have a fair value gap that needed to be closed. That one will be on another video, because I wanted to talk about order blocks before we can move on to the next video. This is your higher time frame OB. We'll say higher time frame order block. Okay, and then for take profit, guys, if you are in a bearish trend like this, that means you are going to target here. Before we can move on to the lower time frame, of the daily, I like to use the 1 hour. So that means from here, let's wait, we have higher time frame OB. This is the break of structure around here. You can see everything is just a mess because I've been recording another video. A break of structure, we can say previous low. We have a previous low around here, and this will be your first take profit. I like to target like the bigger take profits. So let's look, let's talk about this trade over here. The market touched the higher time frame order block here. So if it touched here, guys, that means right now I'll be looking to go short. But look here, guys, where is the bullish candle before a bearish candle? Before this bearish movement is this one here. That means right now I'm going to draw my zone like this, and I'm not going to use the rewind, guys. I'm not going to use that right now. You just have to know that. So from here, for someone who trades order blocks, he will try to put sell limits around this level here. But I like to wait for the market to at least touch this order block here, and then close bearish. And as we can see, this candlestick is the one that touched the lower time frame order block. Okay, so when I see something like this, I will wait for the market to at least give me a bearish candle. Okay, someone will be in this trade here. I won't be, because I will be waiting for the market to close with a bearish candle like this. Because I am greedy, I will put my sell limit order around here, or even here on the high, like as I said on the previous example. And we can see that when this candle closes, my sell limit order would be here. So that means this candlestick here will be the one that trigger my entry. So I am avoiding to enter early. That's a lot. 20 pips is a lot. So I will avoid this 20 pips, because this first trader here will be the one that enters with a 63 pips stop loss. And then mine will be around 41 pips. And I will have a confirmation that the market has a potential to go low. And yes, sometimes you can enter a trade while I'm not in that trade. It doesn't even matter. Sometimes you can be stopped out while I'm not, but we will be looking at the same thing. So from here, guys, my entry will be here. Let me change this color, maybe to green. So for me, in this kind of situations, my first take profit will be here, but this one is very low. I won't even lie. I won't take profit this early, especially on the 1 hour. No way. Maybe I'll be on break even, but I don't like to be on break even too early. I like to be on break even when I see the market breaks two lows. And we can see here we have a low here. If my entry is here, I'll wait for the market to break this low here, create another low, and then move higher and at least break this low here. That's when I could put my trade to break even. And we can see from here the market dropped my entries here. This is the low. It dropped, created a low and a high, and then dropped lower. That's when I put my trade to break even, because sometimes you will enter a trade around this area, the market will just push lower, and then you put your trade to break even, hoping for the market to push lower again, and then the market will come and stop you out and then drop lower again. So in this kind of situations, that means I'll be stopped out on break even, but catching like small pips here. It's not a lot, but as long if the market is still on the, if the market didn't invalidate this higher time frame OB, that means I'm still looking to go short. So the first trade here, let's say, stopped out on break even. So let's move on to the next one, because we can clearly see that the market was just trying to manipulate the highs here, and we can clearly see that this high here was manipulated too. So when I see something like this, when the market breaks to the upside and then drop lower inside a higher time frame or be like this, that means right now I have to see a bullish candle before a bearish momentum. So in this kind of situations, I'll just draw my zone like this. So I just removed the higher time frame zone so that we can understand right here. This is a bullish candle before a bearish candle, and we can also see that it manipulated this high here. So when we see something like this, guys, don't just put your sell limit order here. Yes, you'll be in a trade. You see, you'll be in a trade, but because I am very greedy, I will wait for this candle to close here, this bearish candle, to confirm my bearish trend, and then I'll just put my sell limit order around here. So that means I am avoiding to get into the market too early with this 40 pips. So that means right now I will enter the market with a 22 pips stop loss, and then targeting this previous low here, which is around I think 400 pips. It's not bad at all. So before we move on, guys, and another thing that will save me, I want to show you something why I am so greedy when doing that. Let's say someone will say this is a break of structure, the market is still bullish, and then this is your order block around here. So someone will put a buy limit order here. Okay, imagine this trader, he or she will lose 30 pips. Okay, because I am greedy. The market, yes, it touched the zone, and then it closed with a bullish candle here. Okay, then because I am so greedy, guys, I will put my buy limit order here, like as I said before. So this trader one lost 30 pips while I lose only 6 pips. So this is the reason why I always confirm my trades, because I have been trading for more than 6 years. So I don't want to I have improved my trading strategy to a point whereby it will take me days just to explain everything. And I'm not a smart money trader, by the way. I am a wave trader. So these things here, I already see impulse and corrections over here. All I see in the market is just waves, guys. So this video was just for me to chill and just talk about it. Just talk, guys. Maybe let's try to make it a little bit longer so that we can talk more with this. I'm not sure. I want to find an example whereby we have a stacked candlesticks. Yeah, for this trader who will do something like this, yes, he will catch this wick here. I will easily miss this one. I don't mind. You can catch this one. I don't mind. There's no rush. I'm trying to find and for those who are going to use the zones from the body, from the wicks to the high here, will easily catch this one. But for me, I'll just do this one here because I don't want to risk too much. That's how I am built. I'm trying to find another example, guys. I'm trying to find another examples whereby those candlesticks are stacked together. Yeah, I think I got it. You see, guys, here we can say that from here, guys, we can say that to draw an order block, we need to see a bullish momentum before a bearish trend. So let's say we draw the zone from here. So that means all of us who are trying to be greedy like me, we could have easily missed this trade here. But as you can see, these two candlesticks here is the one with a bullish momentum. These two candlesticks here. Okay, so that means the zone starts from here, not here. So you have to understand that. And then in this kind of situations, that means you can sniper it. But in this kind of situations, I won't be in this kind of trades. I'm not lying at all. I won't be in this kind of trade setups. I am avoiding them at all cost. Okay. So guys, I think I can stop this video right here. But if you like this type of content where I just chill and then talk about the market, you can just comment below and say bro, we want more of this where we can just chill and then talk about trading. So stay tuned, and also please don't forget to subscribe, because the link to the Telegram channel is in the description below. You can go and check it out. I always share some amazing content right there. And then another thing, also give this video a like. And if you have reached this end of the video, comment below on what made you to start trading. Comment below. We must keep this community alive, guys. So I guess I'll see you on the next video, I think today.